Hi everyone, we are live. I'm Leah,
I'm Steve,
and I am also Frugal Vagabond.
and I'm Third Vagabond.
Sorry, just checking microphones. And we are on the Royal Caribbean 9-month Ultimate World Cruise.
Yep.
And today is July 23rd, and we have just left Cherbourg, France. So today, Steve and I did separate excursions. So you did the more serious one.
I
So
did. I did.
and you left earlier. Oh, somebody.
Yeah.
Hi, Martin.
Hello.
So, would you like to share where you went today?
Yeah. The tour was called the American Beaches, and of course, Cherbourg was just to the west of Omaha, and no, now I can't think of the other one.
Normandy.
No, it's not. Normandy is the area, but the two beaches. But we went to Omaha on the excursion I went to. It's really, really impressive. Of course, it's kind of sombering. Um, and I got some good pictures of there. And we left and went to the U.S. Cemetery for the U.S. troops that were killed during World War II in the D-Day invasions and the following days. So it was the cemetery was very heavy mood there. It's beautiful. They've done a fantastic job. It's just I got the same feeling there today as I got when I stepped onto the Arizona Memorial in Pearl Harbor. Seeing all those crosses and stars of David, um, that all those was a person who was willing to say yes, I'll go. Even there was the draft, yeah, but still a lot of men were standing up to enlist and ready to go. And if you want to check out my Third Dog Vagabond Instagram page, I did a little quick video from there when I was
It was
there,
a really nice tribute.
and uploaded it to Instagram. It's just it's inspiring and it's very somber for what that stands for. At least to me, it stands for the freedom that was protected for us, our way of life. So if you get a chance to go, definitely do it. The third stop on that trip was St. Mary Lease, which is a small community that the 82nd Airborne jumped into during D-Day, and that was their mission, was to secure the town and some bridges around outside of it to deny the Germans access back down to the beach for a counterattack. It was just truly amazing, and that's the town where the church steeple, where a paratrooper had gotten caught on one of the spires, not the tallest spire, but one of the smaller spires around the bell tower part of it, looks like, and hung there for, I think it was up to 8 hours, just playing dead. And he was actually, what they told us was, he was on the other side of the church that wasn't in the square, basically. So it took them a while to see him, but the Germans finally saw him and got him down and put him into a prison camp. But he sat up there for that long, and it's just truly amazing. And that's one thing the French do to honor the sacrifice of those foreign warfighters that came to protect them, to liberate them. So it's really impressive on how the people within that area of France really, really respect and enjoy what the American people did for France that day, those days. So it was just very sombering. Sorry, I'm probably rambling. It was just.
Well, I saw the
inspiring.
video. I saw the video that you put together. The of the cemetery area. It was indeed very beautiful, very green and white.
Yeah.
From the crosses, and like you said, that I'm assuming the Stars of David were also white.
Yeah.
So the white for the above
Christian.
the above
Yeah.
memorials.
Yeah.
My well, first I didn't go with when we were putting together our excursion list, which was over a year ago at this point.
Yeah.
We were coming. This is obviously towards the end. We've got a little over 40 days left of the trip. We had a budget for the number of excursions, and this particular excursion was really expensive.
Yeah.
And
at that point in time. Now we've gotten some more expensive ones since then, since we got on the ship.
Well, but they've also been more expensive. But
True.
Anyway, point being, it was really important to Steve to go. We do most of our excursions together because if something's important to me, it's important to him, and vice versa. But I decided not to do this one because just because it was so expensive. But I kind of wish I had been able to spend the day with you. Right?
I'd still love to go back and spend more time in that whole area.
Well,
It's
and another thing that we've kind of come to terms with is we have not spent long enough in almost any of the locations that we've been since we
correct,
started this trip.
correct.
So I can very much see in our future um, going to a certain area, maybe setting up a base where and then just visiting lots of different places.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
imagine we'll be back in this neighborhood
Yeah,
again.
and we're definitely coming back to Europe,
Yeah, for sure.
and do hopefully some traveling around, whatever transportation we haven't really decided. But that's one thing we really want to do.
Mhm. And my excursion was a little less structured and certainly more lighthearted.
Hmm.
Um, I just got together with some friends in the morning, and we walked around through Cherbourg. It was a really cute carousel that
Hmm.
I took a very short ride on. I wanted to ride on one of the horses, but one of my friends had got on the carousel and he got yelled at to get off. And then when it started up again, I noticed that there were I don't know why she yelled at him to get off. I mean, clearly the carousel was for children. But the next time it started up again, there were at least 4 or 5 moms on the carousel. So I figured if they could get on, I could get on. So without getting yelled at. But just to be safe, I got off before I rode around in front of her. But I did get to like hug the unicorn,
Oh,
which was fun. We walked around, and I don't know if you saw the video we did yesterday, but Steve and I, when we were in Cove,
hmm.
Ireland, we found a Tex-Mex restaurant. So because it was funny, we ate Mexican food in Ireland, and I
Hmm.
found a Mexican restaurant here in Cherbourg, France. So I have now eaten Mexican food in 2 foreign countries that are not Mexico. So, and it was really good. I'm trying to remember the name of the place, and I don't even think I took a picture of the front. So I probably will never find the name of that place again. But it
Yeah.
was really good.
Well, good. Glad you enjoyed it.
We had a good time. We also found the big church.
Hmm.
There were a couple of signs that said, I'm trying to think of the Notre Dame.
Hmm.
That's so a couple of signs, pointing us in a direction that said Notre Dame. Obviously, this isn't the Notre Dame, but um, I'm not sure what the actual church was. I got some pictures of some opening and closing info on it, and I'm gonna have to review it later before I put the video together. And then other than that, we just walked around the neighborhoods and the shopping areas, and we just had a good time.
Cool.
That's it.
Yep.
What are we doing tomorrow? Did we look it up?
Uh,
We did.
yeah,
Le Havre.
Le Havre,
Le Havre.
and it starts with a D.
Oh no, we are doing an excursion that takes us both to Honfleur and Deauville.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yep.
And I don't even remember what those entail. So we're gonna have to look
Uh,
that up tonight, so we make sure that we dress and pack appropriately
yeah.
tomorrow.
And the thing about Le Havre is that it is our
Paris
Paris
stop.
stop. So, and of course, with everything starting to get crazy with the Olympics in Paris, they canceled any excursions that were in Paris, and that we had one.
We had one planned for
And
tomorrow
yeah,
or day after tomorrow.
yeah, and they canceled it because they're canceling all of them.
Mhm.
Uh, I
Some
know
people
there's
are going in
yes,
anyway.
yes, the people they set up their own little excursion thing, and then fortunately we're spending the night in Le Havre,
Mm.
so just in case,
Some people get back late.
yeah,
They'll
yeah,
still be
they're
able to
not
get back on the ship.
right. They're not worried about trying to fight traffic and whatever streets might be closed off. And
Oh, and our excursion tomorrow does not start until 2 p.m.
yeah,
and it's 5.5 hours. So we,
yeah,
at best case scenario, we'll be back at 7:30, more likely 8 or 9. So another thing that has come up recently is lately every single Royal Caribbean excursion we do, it takes way longer than it's supposed to, and or you can't do half the things that are listed on it.
yeah.
Um, so yeah, I'm guessing we'll be back by 9 o'clock. So that means we may or may not do another update. I mean, we
Hmm.
will have time certainly, because we can stay up as
Oh
late as we
yeah,
want because we're
yeah,
grown ups. Last time I checked, anyway.
yeah. And plus that we are staying 2 nights,
Hmm.
so or one night, 2 days,
One night,
2 days.
2 days.
Yeah.
Oh, and before I forget, this is I bought this hat today from a street vendor, and this is my very I love this. This is my new French hat, or as Steve pointed out, it's a chapeau, and I love it. That's all I got.
Yeah.
You got anything else?
Or not that I can think of right now. Just it was a beautiful day. You know, it was overcast when it started.
The sun
Um,
came out though, and it got quite
it did,
warm.
it did. But for us over in Normandy, it was quite nice. The overcast stayed for a long time, and a little breeze. I was kind of on the cool side, which was nice. So yeah, it was just even though it was overcast, misty, a little fog, and a little cool, still a great day.
Yeah. So until tomorrow.
Yep.
See you then.
Adios, amigos.